Hello, Taurus. Welcome back and welcome to Spirit Source Tarot. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I certainly keep forgetting to say it. So this is going to be your weekly reading for September the 13th through the 17th. We're going to pull three cards and clarify. So Taurus, your first three cards are Page of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. So there's something that you know you need to say, and you're dreading it, to say the least, because it's something that you're not proud of, and you know you need to say it. And you feel like if you start slowly, you have no choice but to actually say it all, not just a piece of it. But it's something that you're deeply, deeply ashamed about, or you feel remorseful about. Yes. And it's something that's on your mind. I don't think people can see this in your day-to-day life, this Eight of Swords, but you're in your Eight of Swords constantly about what it is that you need to say. What it is that you need to say, or even just a slight fear of it coming out or outing you. So let's clarify. Let me give this a good shuffle. Whenever it gets... Oh, my stomach just did a weird thing. It wasn't my usual growl. Let me give it a good shuffle. So the Page of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Wands. So this is something that will further hurt these feelings that are already hurt. The thing you need to say, the conversation that you need to start has the potential to further hurt the situation. And that makes you very apprehensive, puts you in your head about it. Some of it is already out, evidenced here by the Nine of Wands, bandage on the head. Some of this infraction is already out. Some of this line crossing is already out. These feelings are already hurt. And you know that the rest will certainly sting. Clarifying the Five of Cups. It's the King of Cups. You are super duper in your feels about this. I mean, the remorse and the guilt is real. Those are real feelings. You're not just pretending to be sorry and this and that. These are real feelings. You're deeply, deeply saddened by whatever occurred here. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. I'm sweating and the cards are sticking. Eight of Swords is clarified by, the Nine of Swords. Honey, 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 honey. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, babe? This needs to come out some kind of way. This Page of Swords needs to come out. It has to start. It has to start. What in the world? Let me, I want to know a little bit more about what this Page of Swords needs to say, but this is it. This is the deal here. This is the deal here, and the rest, thinking about how to get this started, is just really tearing you apart inside. So let me give it a good shuffle, and we'll clarify the Two of Swords further. And right next to this Nine of Wands is, damn. There was a time when you might have acted selfishly. There was a time where you might have acted like you didn't have another half, whether it's, a marriage or a long-term union, but there was something long-term here, and there was a time where you didn't treat it like you should have. And now there are issues here. There are issues here. And the Nine of Wands is hurting. You guys are having talks about it. However, there's more to be said. Let me, I'm going to clarify further. Right next to this Nine of Wands, because I feel like somebody was acting independent and single and selfish here for a while. Let's see. Clarifying the Page of Swords right next to the Nine of Pentacles. And it was in a marriage. Somebody was acting single and they were in a marriage. All right, Taurus. And now we totally see why you are in your mind about it and why it keeps you up with anxiety about it. And I want to know now, are you going to be able to say what needs to be said so we don't get to this justice point? You know, this is pretty self-explanatory here. You are deeply remorseful and very, very sorrowful as well. But are you going to be able to say and do what needs to be said to not get to this part? Because somebody was acting single and they weren't. And the other half is deeply hurt. So let's see, let's clarify a bit further. Right next to, excuse me, right next to the Nine of Swords. That's not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it. You're not ready to say what needs to be said, to say the truth. So you're going to try to shuck and jive around it, for lack of a better term. I've been saying that all weekend, by the way. I know people are like sick of it. But it just doesn't seem like you're ready to come clean. And that's the reason for the anxiety and being all in your head about it. Let me pull one more card. One more card next to this Five of Swords. I really need, oh boy. But it seems like you are headed towards this here justice situation, you know, and only you can stop that, or only you can truly try to stop it. But this Nine of Wands person here, it's not having it. He's not having the half-ass little bits of information. But somebody was out there acting single and they were not. Clarifying the Eight of Swords right next to the Five of Swords. So you know deep down but you're really not going to say what needs to be said. You're really not going to say what needs to be said at this time. So it's up to you, you know. It's up to you. Pray on it. Get together with your spirit guides and let the moment happen naturally, Taurus. You know, I wish you good luck. And thank you so much for letting me share. And I'll definitely see you later.